Art is art.
Yeah. Hi guys. I'm going to create a breakout room for our sectionals here. So let's just hope that that goes great. Do we know much about that? Hi, y'all. Thank you for your patience. I'm just trying to figure these breakout rooms out. Just 1 second. For those folks just jumping on, I'm working on some breakout rooms so that we can have some of you with the soprano alto sectional and some of you with the tenor bass sectional. So that is what we're doing right now, just to let folks know. Hi, folks. I'm just looking at the list here, and I think we only have one lone bass or tenor on here. So I'm going to just take this full operation down to the soprano alto sectional, and I'm so sorry, Richard. I know you're trying to do the right thing, and I'm not letting you, but please take a little time off. At 7:45 or so, we'll come back together. So have a cocktail for me. I'm gonna mute myself for a second and then bring you down to soprano alto sectional.
Hey guys, y'all gotta be a little quiet because I'm on a Zoom.
You're also unmuted.
So how do I mute myself? Uh,
prepare for the high note when we start. No, we prepare the aperture here in the back and the breath. So think about that. Let's do one more because we don't have much time. Let's do. You can do this little buzz for me. Ready and. Stand up really tall. One more. Okay, everybody have a seat. So one of the things about a warm-up is, even a quick warm-up is, I intentionally go to the extremes of the range. Now we didn't go super low because we're lip buzzing. I don't want your lips to fall off, I mean, after a while. But it's good for you because remember the lip buzz makes you really aware of that connection, right? If you're not using enough air, your lips are not going to buzz. That mirrors your vocal folds. If you're not using that much air, it's not a ton of air, it's more breath energy and support, right? But if I'm not directing that breath, I'm going with my body, right? Singing is athletic. It's very athletic. It needs your whole body to really be good singers. And so after a Monday night, you should feel like you've had a workout. But we go to the extremes knowing that not everybody can sing that high. So I don't want you to strain, but some of us can sing that high. And it's good to stretch your range too, you know, because sometimes altos, we don't sing in our head voice very much because it's more comfy. You just sing down here. So it's that fine balance. I don't want you straining, but at the same time, explore that part of your voice and love that part of your voice. It's a lovely part of your voice. Same as with altos, getting into our chest voice. So we don't push anything, but we explore and we keep expanding our range. I mean, you can really build over 2 weeks time. You can add another half step to your range. I mean, it's truly a thing. Okay, I'm going to make this kind of fast and furious, but I want us to focus and have a meaningful time in sectionals. We're going to start with this endless night. Take that, please. Does anybody need?
I very carefully lined it all up. Like you said.
I know. Wow. So we do get into 4-part treble choir. So we have alto 1, alto 2 split. Not at the very beginning, of course, but as it gets divided. And then we have soprano 1 and 2. So alto 2, you know that you're always on the bottom. Always. Soprano 1, you know you're always on the top line. The peanut butter and jelly are the soprano 2 and the alto 1. Right? Let's read from the beginning. 1 and 2. Even when you're learning, let's not slip and slide. Let's not slide around. Best you can not do that. Take a beginning, 1 and 2 and. Now, just altos continue. Alto 1 and 2 are together right here and. Good. Let's go back. Measure 13, soprano 1 and 2. Ready, and. And that last little is just putting the period on the sentence of what the altos have given us. Let's put all that together. Measure 13. Altos, you have the pickup. 1 and sing. Okay, stop there. So this is a little on the high side for you, altos. So you need extra air. And after we get it really down, really learned, I might even lower the whole thing by half step, so it's a little more comfortable. So don't fret too much if you're feeling like, oh, this is so high for me. Okay, we'll make it work. All right. Sopranos now. I'm gonna take you first. 21. Pick up the 21. 1 and sing. Okay, it should be. Let's do that again. 21, just sopranos, and. Good, good, good. Altos, let's take you. Pick up to 21. Ready, and. Yeah, your first little comma, ba, 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 da, da. Then the next, after the next phrase, it's ba, ba, da, da, da. It's just a little bit different. It's just for musical interest, right? All together. 1 and 2. This lovely lady sat and sang, and to her child did say, my son, my brother, father dear, why liest thou thus in pain? Good. And altos, we can have fun with that. In hey, hey. So accent it a little bit. Accent it a little bit. Okay, ready to go on. Altos first this time. My sweetest bird. Ready, sing. My sweetest bird. Split. And what I love about this arrangement is it starts really simple, and then it gets a little more, put some harmonies in there, and then it's like, whoa, what's happening now? What's crazy stuff? So he's just making it more and more complex, therefore more interesting. Let me have alto 2 only. My sweetest bird. Pick it up there. Only alto 2. 1 and 2. Good. I love a good low F. Don't we, alto 2s? Right. Good. Altos 1 and 2 together. I think you got it. 1 and 2. My sweetest bird is the sweet one. Good. Let me just hear sopranos now. My sweetest bird. Both sopranos. 1 and sing. My sweetest bird is the sweet one. Good. Let me have just second sopranos. My sweetest bird. 1 and 2. The Coolin. Who wrote the Coolin? Anybody know the Coolin? You know what I'm talking about. Anyway, it dips a toe in something not tonal, almost. You know. Let's put sopranos together, and then we'll put it all together. This is the last section I'll do on this song tonight. We're moving to something else. Sopranos only. My Sweetest Bird. 1 and 2. My sweetest bird is so sweet, one. Better. Good. Let's stand up and put it all together from My Sweetest Bird. Sopranos and altos. 1 and 2 and. My sweetest bird is all sweet one. Good. Let's go from the beginning of this. We can do this. Those are the handbells. 1 and all together. Nicely done. Pass a pen. Pass a pen. I own that. I love tapping. Okay, you'll notice about this music and how it is scored. We each have our own little staff. So it's not necessarily harder. It's just written and printed differently. So the top staff obviously is kind of 1, kind of 2. So I think it's a good practice. This is your choral singing practice, like your yoga practice. To take your pencil and just put a star or an arrow or something on each page of which line you're supposed to sing. I think that's a good practice. So some of you have already done that in preparation, and I appreciate that. On this one, also, altos don't split, do you? You're all together. So don't let that throw you. So soprano 1, soprano 2, and then alto, right? So we start. There's that alto part as an echo. So I'm going to do sopranos first, 1 and 2 from the beginning. 1, 2, not fast. Yeah, just that far for now. Again. 1 and ready, sing. Second soprano, you cut off. See the cut off? See the rest? Don't hold over. Off. Okay? Then soprano 2, you're going to get this melody coming up here. But let's get the altos in now. It's this weird little echo altos. 1, 2, ready, go. 1, 2. That's it. Or that's the beginning part anyway. Do it again, altos, beginning. 1, 2. And see, it's the end, so you do go to the end. So you close to the end. Okay, let's put that together. That far. Get ready. Beginning and 3, go. Let's keep going. Second sopranos. Keep holding for sopranos. Good. That's right. So you've got that repeat. Start at the pick up to 8. So halfway through bar 7. That's why I'm going to pick it up. Just seconds and altos. Second sopranos and altos. Altos, you're singing on letter N. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1 seconds. Willie, together, Robin, bring your food and come. Are they want to play on? Good. Let's do that with everybody. That is measure 7. Halfway through measure 7. Ready, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2. Good. All right. I'm gonna leave that. Go to Lula Jésus. Lula Jésus. Lula Ije. Sorry. Lula Ije Rejunio. The green one. It's green. Looks like this. Repeat after me. Lula Ije.
Lula Ije.
Lula Ije.
Lula Ije.
Rejunio. So tonight we'll sing on do, but then in another week or so we're going to get to the text. So I want you to go to page 7, please. Page 7, measure 33. This is a Polish carol, and from the writing at the beginning, it is the most well-known carol in Poland, which was kind of news to me. I love when I find new old things, you know. This is very slow, very simple. It's like a lullaby. So let's take everybody at 33. Let's do it all together, see what we have, and then we'll break them down. Okay? One, on do. No text. Ready? And. Good, just that far. Let's do altos alone. Ready? Top of 7, go. Breath. Good. Can we put it all together? I think that's pretty secure. Ready? All together and. Good. Let's go on now. Lovely.
Could you say that again?
Stop. I'm not talking to you. So be careful, altos, that's a big jump there. This is 41. 1 and 2 on do. Keep going. Yeah. Sing that, Spanos. Good. Just absolutely lovely. A roadmap thing to point out, DS at the bottom of 9, you see it says DS al fine. So the translation of DS, or what it stands for, is dal segno, return to, dal, return, or of, from, any of those. Dal segno is sign. So you go backwards till you find that cute little sign. Can you find it? So where is it? The top of 4. See the little squiggly S with the dots? If any of you played in band or orchestra or chorus, you know know these signs, but some of us don't. And so you sing from the sign for the second time until the fine. Al is to the or until the fine. And so all that means is you just, when you get to the bottom of 9 the second time, you just keep going. It's not, sometimes it's more complicated, but no, I'm sorry. Sorry. You just sing to the fine. Excuse me. You go to the sign, you sing to the bottom of 6 where it says fine. To the
We
fine.
never sing again.
What?
We never sing again. Because we don't start till 7.
Yeah. So, also, y'all could go out for like beer and pretzels. No, that could be Sopranos as well. Yeah. So you're just, so the top lines on the top of 6 or wherever they appear, that's a duet. That's going to be a duet. So that'll be 2 people. Okay, I want you to just take a tiny break. This is the time that bass and tenor should be joining, and I'm trying to pick out this room and how I want you to be. It's an odd room, but it's a nice room. We're gonna fill it up. If we can do a little stand and stretch. Every week in Singer's Notes, let me say a couple things. Every week in Singer's Notes, you'll have the rehearsal plan. Sometimes it's more detailed, sometimes it's just the name of the song. But it's really helpful when you get that on Friday to look at those pieces and even get those pieces in order in your folder. That just helps you know exactly where we are in rehearsal. It helps things move along and flow. So, I need the bass and drums. Please get them. Sure. Yes. I don't have a mic tonight. Oh, yes, I do. But I don't have a speaker. I'm trying to think. I think if we could just move forward as much as possible, I think I might just, oh, they're going to love me for this. Just stick the tenors and basses behind you. Yeah? Yeah. So just try your best to leave them as many rows as we can. And it might just be, yeah, filling in the empty chairs. Tenors here, basses here. So I have high and low. So if Alfred, too, y'all can move up a row. I don't know if you can. I can't really see back there.
We're trying to separate.
Oh, that's fine too. Hi, Zoom. I'll have you better positioned once Jeremy comes in.
We lost our video when Melody moved it over.
Sorry to hung up on you there for a second, but we're back. I will get a better way to set you guys up so that you're watching them later. Thanks for hanging in. Is Richard back? All right, we are all back together. I just wanted to start by saying thank you so much for your flexibility coming to a different space. The people who are here totally made it. If your birthday isn't here, then just like text them later and just like check in. We are all set for rehearsal back at the JCC next week, so don't come here again. And I just wanted to let folks know, if you have one of those temporary copies, we do have some of those in the Yorkshire wassail is in, and the Carol of the Bells, if you have illegal copies of those. And I think that might be it for this week. You guys also saw that we started a new volunteer profile in Singer's Notes. Beautiful volunteers that are totally doing awesome things. And then like a job that I'd really love someone to do. So take a look, and if it feels like you, then come find me. Thanks so much, and let me, if you have questions, come find me. Let me know what you need.
Do I have sound, Russ?
No, that was what I was apologizing.
Oh, that's right. I just saw things plugged in.
Yeah, I really was trying to.
Okay, Gloria, movement 1. I just got confirmation that the brass faculty at Western Carolina are thrilled to play. They're my favorite guys. They're just great. Travis Bennett, horn player, he put that together. Most wonderful. So, and Matthew Richmond is heading up the percussion. So all that's done. All you have to do is play the organ.
That's easy, right?
All right. We're going to speak the text in rhythm. Speaking the text in rhythm. And a lot of what John Rutter does, especially in this work, but in some of his other works as well, is he puts this 2 pattern over a 3 pattern. Without analyzing it too deeply, you'll see starting at square 2, if I'm counting 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, he puts Gloria 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. See that? The half note or the tied over quarter note are putting 2 beats on top of, like layering it on top of 3. So don't worry too much, but you're mostly just counting the note value, right? The quarter note is 1 beat, half note is 2 beats. You know these things. Speaking 1, 2, 3, square 2, ready, begin. Gloria in excelsis Okay, next place. 53. 1, 2, speak. Gloria in excelsis half the value on the O that we did on the first one, just to be clear. Okay, singing square 2. 1 and sing. Gloria, say Gloria.
Gloria.
So put a D in place of the R, or flip the R, either one. But because it's only one R, you're not R, because that would be double R, right? We're just Gloria. Say it again.
Gloria.
Good. Now say in excelsis.
In excelsis.
In excelsis.
In excelsis.
Good. No American L. Don't let that come into play. Ready? 2 and 1, 2, sing. Still heard some Gloria, Gloria. Don't be an American tonight. Be from either Italy or England. The Scottish brogue is probably too heavy, but okay. Next place. Next place. 4 parts. 1 and breathe. There's no Chelsea's. Don't let yourself do that. Chelsea's. It's just a little French L. One more time and measure 53. 53, bottom up, 2. And 2. Hold that chord. Now sing D, the next chord. D. Now sing Ah, the next chord. Now sing those 3, but I want you to do Gloria. There's no R sound. Ready? Go. Gloria. One more time. Gloria. You hear the difference? So never again. Never again. Boys and girls, do not have that American R in there. It's a habit, and it's something we have to be conscious of. Okay, good. Square 3. Et intera pax omnibus bone voluntatis. So there are no H sounds. Omnibus. Omnibus. Let's speak it first. Square 3. Speak it on the text. 1, 2, 3. Et intera pax omnibus bone voluntatis. Good. And ta, we want to de-emphasize that last syllable. Singing. Square 3. Thoughts. Good. Soprano and alto. Soprano and alto only. Square 3. Can y'all hear me in the back?
Yes,
Louder for those in the back.
only if we want to. That's the word.
Square 3. I'm not gonna be razzed from the back. Here we go. Alto and soprano. 1 and sing. Very nice. And all my markings are now in the singer's resources. So you can this week transfer my markings into your score. Bass and tenor. Square 3. 1 and bass and tenor. Good. One, and look up. Baritone, do you have that? Pretty well. Let's put it all together. Square three, everybody. Sitting in these comfy chairs. Just tread for time. Make sure you're sitting up tall. One, and sing. Okay, square four. Altos, you are divided now. Let's have just the alto part. How about 1, 2, 3. That's right, it's still divided. I heard some r in there. Claudia, Claudia. With the sopranos, sopranos and altos. Square four. Ready and up. Good. Tenor and bass. Can hear you? 4. Tenor and bass. Tenor and bass. Yep. And look up, look up, look up. Okay. In my markings, you'll see you'll see the S, where the S goes on that downbeat of the next bar. Just be aware. Everyone, square four. 1, 2. Stop. Every time I hear an American R, I'm going to stop.
Yep.
Claudia, Claudia. No American R. No R at all. Don't do it. Again. Ready? And. We're going to go back now and take it a little faster. Square two. So you've heard the recording. The recording on the list I compared with John Rutter, Sir John Rutter conducting himself when he was much younger, and it's not as fast. And then I always check the metronome markings because it's Rutter who gave us these metronome markings, right? And it's so funny. He is conducting exactly this metronome marking. Imagine that. So it's still fast, but it's not as fast. I mean, the recording we have, which I love, how bright it is, but it's just a hair too fast, right? Gloria in excelsis Deo. Instead, I want it to be almost on the line between whether I would conduct in 3 or 1. Gloria in excelsis Deo. It really, that tempo allows the brass to sound and the voices to sound. So we won't go quite that fast, but let's try it. Ba, 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 about there, which is almost performance tempo. Square two. next chord. Hold it. Yes. Good. That's not the easiest chord to find. Going on. Letter 3, square 3, circle 3, diamond 3. 1, 2, and. 2, 3, 4. Sing T softer than ta. Ta. Square 3, one more time. On top of the tempo. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Square 4. Yep. 1 and. Square 5. Play that line for me. Be really high on the E natural strings. 1, ready, and. Good for you pushing on. So now we'll break it up. That sounds good, sopranos. So we have altos. When you here's the soprano line. Sing. Yep, one more time. 1, 2, 3. Here's the split. Good, seconds. Keep going. Sing. Yes. Second alto, really high on that E natural. Soprano and alto, square 5, 1, and sing. Tenor and bass together. You hear the soprano sing. And keep going. Excellent. Everyone, square 5. Only one more section of this. Ready and go. Good. Next place, last place we're going to do. Play the bonnet bowl. Play the chord. Similar to what you just did. Alto 2, sing yours. 1. Oh, that's alto 2. Yeah. Bonnet bowl. Ready? Everyone. 1, 2, 3, 1. Yeah, careful the rhythm. Again. Ready? And 1. On 2. Don't wait till 3. Last time. And everyone 1. And out. 135. So I want to start at square 31. If somebody could help me with that page number. Page 35. Oh, we have different books. Yeah. Okay. So use measure 135. Measure number 135. Make sure you're in movement 3, which is the last movement. Measure 135. Is that easier a measure number?
Yes.
Okay. It's the 5/8. So from here to the end, I think is the trickiest. It's also super fun, but it's the trickiest part of the whole work. I think it's the amen. Are the amen. I just want you to flip through from that measure on. You have, notice your meters. You have 5/8, and then over at 151, you have, notice 3/8. Then you have 3/4, and then you go on over, and you got a friendly little 6/8. That's nice. 194. I can conduct that. And then you have 2/2. Lord, what's happening? 2/2. And then you have more. So it's a lot of changes. Now go back. 132, 33, 34, 35. Never in my life have I had meter changes as much as when I was conducting the pit orchestra for West Side School. And this is just a funny little aside while you're resting. I was music directing. I had about a pretty good size, like 16-piece, 18-piece orchestra in a tiny little narrow pit. And I came in one day, and the artistic director, who's my friend, who's not a musician at all, respected me a great deal. But I came in one day, and he said, so we've set the fight scene. I've already staged the fight scene. And I just need you to make the music work with my And I said, sure. Let me call Mr. Bernstein. Okay, so in this bar, 135, right? Yeah. You have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Amen. Amen. So when you see the 8th note, you know that gets 1 beat. In any time that has 8 at the bottom, we know this. So a quarter note we get how many beats? 2. And a dotted quarter we get 3. So all I'm really asking you to do is sing or speak in this first time through the 8. That's the rhythm. And the more you listen to this, the more it'll just be in your ear, and you won't have to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. And a little bit later, I can tell you how I'm conducting it, so it's a clear understanding. But anytime we're in 5/8, I'll just tell you now, I'm 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. So I'm in an uneven 2 pattern. I also wrote my dissertation on Dave Brubeck, so I got the 5 all day. Can you just break it? Okay. So, let's speak the text, even if it's and if it is man, I want you to do that with your voice, so that we are speaking all the rhythm. Okay, basics. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ready, go. Tenors. Bass. Tenor. Soprano. Amen. 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 This gets faster. So the 3/4 is not exactly what the 8 notes were before that, right? Great. Good work. Okay. Let's go back. singing slowly. This is going to just take some work, take some time. Basics. Here's the line. And here's tenor. And then it's rising. And then soprano, C flat is. Yeah, so slowly. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, basses go, and up. Up. Let's stick with bass and tenor, okay? And then we'll stack it. But be singing in your mind as much as you can, even if you're just doing the rhythm, okay? Here we go, basses. 1, ready, and. Four, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then together. 3. I am going to stretch just a little bit for the view also. Okay, so it's pretty crazy, right? If I asked Jeremy to play the accompaniment, which will be in the brass and the organ and loud, but it starts soft. Would you just play those chord changes? So here's 135. 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 4, 5. So it really, your voices fall into those harmonies. And again, listening to the recording helps. But let's do again bass and tenor. Jeremy, as loud as you can bang on that thing. Ready and up. That's a second soprano. Okay, alto and soprano. So, yeah. 137. Would you play bass and tenor? 1, ready, go. Soprano and. sing softer so you can hear than to just sing, a little too loud and then whether you're right or wrong, it's just, it's hard to tell. So 135, everybody. I know we don't have it perfect yet. That's okay. Faces ready and. Yeah, the chords help. I know it's really high. Altos, one. Good breath. 1, 2, 3. That D flat is really close to the E flat. Okay. So much more. So much more. Would you stand, please, and go back to 135. I love this movement too. If you've been listening to it, we could all dance to it. It's so great. Okay, 135. A little faster. It's actually easier when you do it a little faster. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we have to keep driving those last two beats of the bar. Bop, 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 beep, bop, 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 bop. This is maybe the hardest part of the whole work. So if you feel like, oh, this is just, I'll never get this, don't worry. We'll get there. And
Could he play a little louder?
he's trying.
I'll try.
Yeah, he's banging, and I've got the tall stick. It's just, I think it's where the piano is,
Facing
and it's
away
the
from
room.
you.
Yeah, it's facing away.
But we can try a little. Okay, back to 135. You got to get this a little more confidently. Sorry. Ready? Sing that alto, big breath. Down there. It's just there. Try it again. Then you finally get to go down to B flat, which is so it's not even there, but it's here. Okay. Good work. Have a seat. Let's do the next place. 163, please. 163. Now we're in a nice 3-4. Yay! Everybody? 163. We're still in movement 3. 1 and 2 and 3. Keep going. 1. Next place and. Same thing, just a half step higher. Keep going. Good. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Oh, good. 1. Good. So there's a lot of repeat. That's why I wanted to grab this. What is the split? It's an alto split.
It's always an alto split.
Yeah.
Unless there's 4 notes, and then it's.
No, it's not always. Sometimes it's right up the list. There's 3. Depends on stemming and it depends on what I want. Wait, so at 175,
What do you want?
G is up, so the stem is up, so is that? Yeah.
It's a mess.
I have every single thing marked in the score in different colors, except that. I don't know why, that slipped by. So, baritone, I think you're splitting at 163 bass and baritone. Is that what you're doing back there? 163 bass split, yes? Yes. Okay, yeah, stem is down.
And then at the last bar, it's a tenor split.
Yeah, so we need to, I understand that because of the, where it is in the range, but I'm not understanding the alto. Yeah, it's switching back and forth. So, trying to make it easy. It's just pretty high. See, it's very specific at 191. I'm gonna make it a soprano split all the way through. So alto sing the bottom. Sing the bottom. This is from 163 on. Because I have a lot of power in both alto and soprano, which is great. But let's try that. So
when there's a 4 notes, we're in the second.
correct. Yes. When it's 4, you split in the traditional manner. Soprano 2, whenever there's 3, would you please sing the middle note? 132 to the end. Because it's especially relevant a little bit later. Okay, let's go again. 163. Look up, be with me. 1, 2, 3. 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, I want you to keep going to the next place. Knowing that many of us are sight reading, that's fine. Here's your pitch. Ready and did I miss count? 245. 245. Just do the best you can. Get it in your ear. Ready? 245. So, knowing that tonight is not about perfection, but tonight is more about getting our heads around this big amen section. You notice how repetitive it is. Yeah. So as you're listening, just know you've got more of a grasp of it than you think you do, even at this stage. And it's September 25th. And we have a concert in 9 weeks. So we have time. So now that you've broken it down some, you've gotten some more tools. I also think there are practice parts online. Has anybody found some?
I think cyber-based.
Yeah, cyber-based. So is that in our resources, Laurel?
Yeah, I think it is, yeah.
So that helps tremendously when you hear just isolating your part, you know?
Matthew Curtis has these and they're excellent.
Matthew Curtis says?
They're outstanding.
Nice. All right, I want you to take Carol of the Bells, please. How many of you know this? Good. So another thing that will be in Singer's Notes this coming week is I will be assigning choirs 1, 2, and 3 by your name, so that I can have a balanced choir 1, 2, and 3. And we are going to have a couple of sectionals that are 3. Choir 1 meets somewhere, choir 2 meets somewhere, choir 3. How we're going to do it at the JCC, I don't know, but I'm going to figure it out. Okay, so you will have an assignment, and we're going to be producing recordings somehow of all of your parts as well. This is a kind of a monster, but we can do it, and it's going to be fabulous. Also, remember, I know you. I know you. And what that means is, like last spring, when some people were freaking out on me, saying, you know, we can't do this. And we had to drop a song or two, and that's okay. I'm planning to bring that back. Sometimes, you know, I shoot high, right? I'm very aspirational with you, but because I want to challenge you too. But sometimes, you know, part of what happened last May, we had to let go of Dash, which was this really cool Indian thing, is because of the makeup, because a few people didn't sing that cycle. And I have to plan music way, way in advance. So sing every cycle, sing every concert. That's also one thing. But I know you. I will get you to the finish line. I'm very good at what I do. I know you well. I know your ability, you know, and you can trust in that. I also never want us to fall on our face in our performance. I would never want that. Part of that is our brand. Part of that is what we bring to the community. We have a responsibility. High choral art, that's in our mission statement. So relax. I can see it on some of your faces. All of a sudden we're Jewish grandmothers, right? I promise. And we just break it down into little pieces of the puzzle, don't we, Jeremy? Because Jeremy's an excellent conductor. He's worked with choirs. And, you know, I have a plan. So, Carol the bell. Standing. Sopranos keep it light. We keep our tuning. The toughest part about this. I'll demonstrate my high school choir 100 years ago. Oh, sweet summer bells, all away. You know, so we'll keep it up. Not too fast. If this is new, you'll catch on because everyone around you is going to help. 1, 2, 3, 1, ready. Let's keep it slow because there's some people who haven't sung it. Ready? Hark how the bells, sweet summer bells, all seem to say, throw cares away. Christmas is here, bringing good cheer to the world. From the world, rolling on, this is the song, dear Jolie, all caroling. One seems to hear words of good cheer from everywhere, filling the air. Oh, I love raising the sun, for you to dare, tell me to dare. Everyone will sing songs of good cheer. Christmas is here. Merry, merry, merry Christmas. Merry, 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 merry Christmas. All around the sun, all around the town, angels come to every home. Hark how the bells, sweet summer bells, all seem to say, throw cares away. Christmas is here, bringing good cheer to the young and old. Ring, 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 that is the song. Ring, 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 all caroling. One seems to hear words of good cheer from everywhere, filling the air. Oh, how they fall, praising the sun, for you to dare, tell me to dare. Everyone will sing songs of good cheer. Christmas is here. Merry, merry, merry Christmas. Merry, 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 merry Christmas. All around the sun, all around the town, angels come to every home. Nice, nice. A couple of things. I like the the tenuto sopranos on each of the first beat of the bar. Hark how the bells, sweet summer bells. Not staccato on the first note. Hark how the bells. It's a little too hard. When it goes faster, it's easier. Also, one seems to hear words of good cheer from everywhere, filling the air. Now we're at forte, right? And then gaily they ring, we're at fortissimo. And then I want you to come down. Gaily they're ringing while people sing song of cheer. And it's one song of good cheer. One song. Not songs. It's one hall. Deck the hall. We're decorating the grand hall.
It's songs.
It's songs. I have songs.
No.
It's wrong. Song. There's one song.
Is it a song or just song? 'Cause that's not really.
One song. While people singing Song of the Cheer.
Okay.
There's another one in there, right? No. Yeah. Song of Good Cheer. Also, one other thing, and then we're going to do it again a little faster. When we get to sopranos, Merry, 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 Merry Christmas, Christmas, not Christmas. Don't go to the S. Go to the it. And then everybody close to the NG. Ding, 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 wherever you have that.
Do you want the elders to join the sopranos at the end, or is that just a soprano split?
Oh, that's just first and second sopranos. Ding, don't ding, that's first and second sopranos. At the end, the very end. Okay, beginning.
So are we doing song or song?
Song.
One song.
One song.
Very clear. One song.
Okay. Acapella. It's not hark, hark. I'm gonna find that note. It's hark, right on it.
Hark how the bells,
Yes.
sweet silver bells, all seem to say, throw cares away. Christmas is here, bringing good cheer. Ding young and old, big and the bold. Ding dong, that is the song. Ring, joyful ring, all caroling. One seems to hear words of good cheer from everywhere, filling the air. Oh, how they come, raising the sound. Oh, in the dance, telling their tale. Hey, while people sing songs of good cheer. Christmas is here. Merry, merry, merry Christmas. Merry, merry, merry Christmas. All bells and all without end. Hey, joyful tongue to everyone. Hark how the bells, sweet silver bells, all seem to say, throw cares away. Christmas is here, bringing good cheer to young and old, big and humble. Ding dong, that is the song. Ring, joyful ring, all caroling. One seems to hear words of good cheer from everywhere, filling the air. Oh, how they come, raising the sound. Oh, in the tent, telling the tale. Hey, while people sing songs of good cheer. Christmas is here. Merry, 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 merry Christmas. Merry, 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 merry Christmas. All noise and love without end. Hey, joyful tongue to every home.
All of this is song without end, that joyful home to every home.
Ding dong,
Little crescendo. Good. So I want this memorized for the concert. Have a seat. There's just a couple of pieces that I want us off book for, and this is one. How many of you have it memorized? Great. So you'll get it. Pass a pen. Did you get to the? Did you work on this? I love this new setting by Sean Kirchner of Pacific. We're just taking measure 1 through 24, what you worked on in sectional. We're starting mezzo forte. 1, 2, so let's take it here. I know all these parts are just okay. One more time, a little louder. And here's the baritone and alto note. Ready? 1, 2. Yeah. So it's tu-ra-lu-ra-lu, a little French on the ra, like a little schwa sound. That's just me. That's what I want. Ra-lu-ra instead of re-lu-ra or anything like that. When you have tu-ra-lu-ra-lu, you don't have to put the R, but tu-ra-lu-ra-lu, pata-pata-pata. Yeah, it's not a full-out EH sound. It's a schwa. Tu-ra-lu, tu-ra-lu. Okay, beginning again. Watch for your subito piano. The S-U-P. Subito piano means suddenly. So altos, you have it in bar 3. Yeah? Yep. So watch for those things. Even as we're first learning it, we can put as much as you can grab on the page into your sound. Even if no one else around you is doing that. You can be the leader. Here we go. We're going to go on now. Page 7. So we're basically second verse. So who has the second verse? Bass and sopranos, right? Yes. So I had a friend say one time, she was in a group of singers, and I said, so what are you? And she said, I'm a radish. And I said, what do you mean? She said, I'm just garnish. For the main event, right? So our garnish here are who? Tenor and alto, right? You're the garnish, you're the radishes. You provide this little fun harmony and counterpoint. Let's see how much we can read, but I want to just have bass and soprano begin. I mean, only. Measure top of 7. 24. Okay? Third beat. 1, 2. When the days of peace and praise, they had lives to lay on. And also good drums they play full joy of Christmas. Like the beginning, right? Good. Let me hear the radishes. Top of 7. Tenor and alto. 1, 2, 3. Alto. Beautiful radishes. You're so beautiful. Everybody, page 24. Look at your dynamics. And even more so. Misterioso. Mellifluo. Mellifluous. Mysterious. Yes, take whatever meaning you want from that. Ready, and 1, 2. When the golden days hear the King of Kings celebrate, they that life to play along. All right, go back. Just a little bit. Just more time. Right at the top of 9, 36. 36. Ready, 2, 3, and. That is a D natural.
Yes, it is.
Goes back to a minor.
Yeah, so weird. Okay. Good.
Let's sing about the devil. We gotta sing about it.
Leave that. We're gonna go to Poland to close out the night. So. This is just a warm, fuzzy lullaby. You know, I do try to make our Yuletide candlelight global. I also try to make them ecumenical as much as I can possibly. I'll say again, if you have a really great choral arrangement of a Kwanzaa something, bring it to me, because I can't find any. Really fine, you know, well written or whatever it might be. Some years we've got more on solstice. We've done a lot of solstice pieces. And I'm really happy that we have this carol from Poland, even though it's very, you know, Judeo-Christian, but trying to balance that with 2 Hanukkah pieces and messages. So I really, really do everything I can. Go to page 7. Very slow, very calm. Page 7. And singing in Polish. How about that? That's going to be fun. So for now, just sing on do, top of 7. 1, 2. Everyone. Where do we go back to? Yes. Because ES means substantial. Correct. Go back to the sign. Return to the sign. Let's try page 4, top of 9. To the female. Sorry, Jeremy. I keep doing that. One more time. Would you sing on do whenever your note changes instead of humming for right now, please? Ready? And. saying it. I let you keep going. But then I didn't know if they were cheating or not seeing the part right, so I had to hear it. No, but we just get to relax and have a mindfulness moment after the Delcenium, right? After the Delcenium. So, beautiful, beautiful piece. The challenge of this piece, of course, will be the language. But nothing's really worth it if it's not a challenge, right? But that'll be fun. I'm gonna do my best to get a native a native Pole to speak this. If I can find somebody on campus, so I'm working on that and record it for you in spoken Polish. So I love doing things in different languages. It should be something to embrace. Because it helps us, take one step into understanding another culture. But it's also good for your syntax, for your, your mouth. Your brain. It's really good for your brain. Thank you so much. Thank you, Jeremy, for being
One word before we leave. COVID vaccines are out. They've dropped. They're for real. 6 months out. Get your flu vaccine.
Thank you.
Dr. Allie.
Thanks, Emma. Love you.
I'm so happy. You should tell Melanie.
Yeah, I know we talked about like checking in with police better, and I think that's bad in currently. Yeah. So next week, we'll check in with police. So that would be okay. Okay. Now, okay. Will
I can also write things up to music that's which is the common language. Thank you. So I can write it up I could do it in music.
I had COVID.
Being a singer with a director makes me so happy. We're tight. We're already tight. We sit together. It's really good. Yeah,
Yeah, I'm the in-law. I don't look at me. Yeah. I'm an Alsa. I really think I can squeeze this in here.
Nice to meet you.
And she's the beginning, so she doesn't quite know how it's going. She really should. So I'll share that. Yeah. Oh, some way. I mean, it can't. There can't just be. Oh. Oh, you guys don't have that disability. Right, she should do that. Like, and that's why this stuff exists, right? So that people are right, this kind of care, so that she doesn't just get cut off. Because, you know, being a star, totally understandable. But she needs to have a contract. She needs to set that up now. And she needs to educate people on these things too. You guys probably don't know. They don't know what the game is. It sounds like the word's just like, yeah.
It's just like it's not.
But like how, like it's realistic, like how long is she saying? That's about it. So yeah, it's like, she's gonna have to make some you should start thinking about that. Just to get her to space to make some decisions on how she wants to do it. And she just may, this is what you do, so she may get the thing she's like, or if she wants to point her son that's funny. You know, and she's like proofreading your stuff. And you're running like it's all bad. That's so yeah, not old though, so she's young for that. You know I'm an HR person. Yeah, I do too.
Is there a usual? I won't be here.
I usually go.
I'll hold it.
It's so normal, Steve. I'm gonna drive downtown and just stop. Oh, yeah, I didn't even get out of my car. I was like, what is happening? All these
There's so many places that actually doesn't just got like 2 or 3 new ones. This year's the only one. And all of them together.
This is the only one.
Cuter than ever.
Yeah, I think I'm the only one.
I like.
Like rice pudding too.
Where they like me? Everything is awesome.
You're working on Sunday.
I need a note.
Oh, yeah.
And she won't know.
Hey.
Come here, what's
Hey.
she?
Are you guys zooming with someone?
Oh, good night. Do you want to see my better? Do you want to see my better ones?
Email it to me. No, are you guys going out?
No, I'll pull them up now. And I'll get Karen's feedback too.